Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Dr. D over here at Midtown Optometry, and time again, I want to go ahead and clear the air and clear up any confusion about what is nearsightedness, what's nearsighted, farsighted, astigmatism, and presbyopia. Hey, what's up, Jerry? How you doing, man? I guess all the time, and people get mixed up all the time. Say, hey, doc, I'm nearsighted. Does that mean I can see things near and not far away? And I'm farsighted. Does it mean that I can see things far but not up close? What is this? What's a stigma? And right, what's a stigma? It's actually a astigmatism. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this Facebook Live video here to go ahead and clear up any type of confusion. Hey, what's up, Rando? How you doing, man? So first off, all it has to do with a person who has absolutely no prescription, like they see like, supervision, like ninja-like and everything too. When light goes into the eye, it's supposed to focus back here in the retina, okay? And that's, where it's supposed to be. And, that's the whole point, to give you that clear 2020, 2015, really clear vision and clear eyesight, right? So a person who's nearsighted, when light goes into the eye, it doesn't focus where it's supposed to, back here in the retina. It actually focuses nearer than where it's supposed to be. Got it? And that's why it's called nearsighted, because it makes in reference to where light entering the eye, where does it focus in relation to where it should. So again, a person who's nearsighted, instead of focusing clearly in the retina right here, it focuses nearer than where it's supposed to be. That's why it's called nearsighted. On the opposite end, if somebody is farsighted, light goes into the eye, and instead of focusing on the back of the retina, it focuses further away, hence the term farsighted, than where it's supposed to be. So what we end up doing for a person who's nearsighted, farsighted, we go ahead and prescribe, glasses, contact lenses, we do laser surgery, and the ultimate goal is to refocus light right on the back of the retina so things are nice and clear. So you can imagine as it being something similar to, hey, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? You could picture an eye kind of like a camera, right? And you basically focus the camera lens to focus the light of what you're in the camera onto the film of the eye, so to speak, right, Amber? Okay. So that's basically what it is. So the third situation is called astigmatism. And it's a little bit more complex. Is where the eye isn't perfectly round. The cornea itself, this is called the cornea, the clear part of the front part of the eye, it's not perfectly round like a basketball. It's more oblong shaped like a football. And so what happens in that instance is that you have light coming in, and instead of having one focal point on the back of the retina, you actually have two points of focus instead. So when light comes in, it may hit this part of the cornea and focus here, and then the second point comes in and it focuses there. So you don't have one focal point that's not where it's supposed to be. You have two. So that's why with people with astigmatism, a lot of times what they complain about is nighttime driving is very, very difficult. Things just seem blurry overall. They can probably see, but I tell patients, you can see, but you can't see, right? And because the astigmatism, it has that, the clarity issue, the definition is just not there, okay? So that's what astigmatism is. And the fourth and final thing that we deal with quite often is called presbyopia. And presbyopia affects people over 40, and essentially they have that whole trombone, they can't read things. You have somebody holding things further away. Like, hey Timmy, what's up, man? So people who are having difficulty seeing their cell phone, their computer, their reading material and everything like that too, and they're over 40, they're usually suffering from presbyopia. And presbyopia happens to everybody, okay? So you're not free from that. But anyways, what happens is that presbyopia deals with also light focusing too, but in a different sense, where when you need to see something up close, the internal focusing muscle here, this is what the pink part is called. It's called the ciliary body. And what it does, it actually, flexes and contracts, changing the lens shape within the eye, which allows you to see things up close. The caveat, though, is that when you get older, the lens inside the eye, is not as flexible anymore. It starts to get more rigid. People start to develop cataracts, where the cataract, by the way, the lens is no longer clear. It is actually more cloudy, like so, right? And so when people start to develop cataracts, instead of it being super clear, instead of being like this, and start to develop this, when the cataract starts to develop, the flexibility of the lens decreases significantly. So that's another reason why people's reading capability decreases when you get older. Okay, so what we do in that sense is that we have what are called progressive lenses. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for jumping on board. We have progressive lenses where these are progressives, but I'm 44, but I'm gonna be 44 this year, by the way. So I have a reading boost in my glasses. So you don't have a typical standard line bifocal. Those are hideous, by the way. I never do bifocals in patients. Whoever has a line in their glasses, that's not cool at all. That's like so old school. It's not even funny. Hey Lisa, hello. But we get patients who are suffering from that focusing boost or focusing problem. We go ahead and get them set up with the progressive lenses, super awesome high def. And a lot of people who've had presbyopia or the focusing problems, they usually say, hey doc, you know what, I tried these progressive lenses before and man, it made me feel sick. It made me want to throw up. I didn't like it at all whatsoever, right? And so for me, those guys know I'm a tech geek, right? So the lenses that we use are called the ID Lifestyle 3, okay? Essentially, it's an iPhone X of prescription lenses. And so it's a high definition lens. The prescriptions is not only processed and made on the front part of the lens, but it's also on the back part too. That gives a lot better adaptation and also utilization, widest field of view too. So people who have the presbyopia, who need that prescription, they don't have those type of adaptation problems that they had in the past too. So if you try progressive lenses and you feel like you're gonna throw up or you just didn't like it at all, you're probably stuck with the BlackBerry version of the progressive lenses, and the BlackBerry version just suck. Okay, so get set up the right way, roll on into the office, we'll take care of you. Okay, so those are it. Nearsightedness, light comes in, instead of focusing on the back of the retina where it should, it focuses nearer than where it's supposed to be. That's what nearsighted is. When at farsightedness, when the light comes in, it focuses not here, but further away, okay? Astigmatism, light comes in, it splits off in two, and you have two focal points instead. Nighttime driving problems, a lot of times. And then presbyopia is where the focusing muscle within the eyeball doesn't work as good anymore. Usually happens in patients over 40 years of age, okay? So if you fall in those 4 different categories, go ahead and make an appointment with us at midtownoptometry.com. Feel free to go ahead and call the office directly too at 209-957-8000. We do have same-day appointments available. We did expand our schedule to accommodate all the families before school starts. Oh, by the way, speaking about school, a lot of kids, okay? This is key for you parents that are watching this right now. Matter of fact, share this video if you're a parent or a teacher or somebody has kids and stuff like that. This is super, super, super key, okay? So a lot of the kids that we see, right, what are they on? They're on a device, a tablet. Matter of fact, I had a teenager. Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing, man? I had a teenager in my chair, Lincoln High School, going to be a sophomore coming up. During the whole entire exam, guess what he was on? He was basically on his phone. The whole entire exam is like it's connected to his body somehow, right? It was so funny. Okay, so they're on a device, and so devices, laptops, phones, computers, Chromebooks, iPads, whatever it may be, whatever device it is. Guess what? It emits high energy blue light from the device, okay? And that is harmful for the retina health, okay? So when you have kids on their iPad, on their device all day long, super important to get them dialed in with glasses for the device. Matter of fact, you can see the reflection on my glasses here. I have the recharge non-glare treatment on here. That's why you see a little bit of a kind of like a purplish blue reflection, because it's reflecting the high energy blue light from my phone that's on the right now, okay? So it's protecting my retinas from getting cooked by the high energy blue light. So every kid is on a device. 50% of the curriculum at school is being delivered on device, on a Chromebook or some sort. Protect your kids' eyes. And usually what I do, and this is for kids who don't have any eyeglass prescription. Now, they're not nearsighted, they're not farsighted, they don't have astigmatism, they definitely don't have presbyopia, but they're on a device all the time. So what I do is that they have a little bit of farsightedness too, just a smidge. I do just a little bit of a prescription for the boost for devices. okay? You do like a +50, really something really light, right? And what the concept is of those glasses I prescribe for my kids with the device is that it allows the focusing muscles to relax, okay? And so a lot of these kids, they don't need a prescription to see. They see like perfectly fine, you know, no struggles or whatever it is. And with this little light prescription, they're gonna go like this. Hey mom, dad, I see exactly the same with or without the glasses, what gives? And then mom and dad freak out about it, right? Because they weren't listening during the exam. But honestly, all we have to do, the purpose of the glasses is that, think about this, the focusing muscles, right? If you got a rubber band, you can do this at home too. Just go ahead and get a rubber band ball or a rubber band. My daughter Chloe made this for me. And if you were to go ahead and take the rubber band, right? And take it like this and open it up like so. How long do you think you keep this rubber band open like that? And what's gonna happen to the muscle between your thumb and your finger? Right? It's gonna tire out, right? It's gonna fatigue. I mean, you could do it, but how long can you maintain that effort for before there's any strain, any discomfort, any pain, right? So this right here is what I'm trying to do is with when I do the little prescription for our kids' device glasses prescription, it takes away that load of the rubber band, the eye strain, right? It takes it away. So therefore, it gives the focusing muscles an opportunity to relax and not be so strained. But not only that, the recharged lens, non-glare treatment protects the eyes, the retinal tissues, for example, from those high energy blue light exposure. So that's what's really critical for the kids. So I know school's around the corner, and we just saw a bunch of kids this afternoon. So if you haven't had your child's eyes examined yet, I highly recommend that you schedule one today. Just go to midtownoptometry.com again and do that. And then again, please share this video too, because there's a misconception about what nearsighted, farsighted, astigmatism, presbyopia, and devices, what the effects will do. Okay, that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. Share this video as much as you can. Share. And if you shared it, awesome. In the comment section, put #shared so I give you a shout. And then if you're watching the replay as well, type #replay and I'll say what's up to you guys too, okay? So hopefully this was helpful. This is Dr. D, Midtown Optometry. See you guys later, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.